Hello! Today we will be making a grilled cheese and tomato soup. This meal is great for when you're getting home late from practice, school, or even work. First, you will need 2 slices of bread. The bread can be found at your local grocery store and you have to buy it in a loaf. Second, you will need cheese. You can either have cheese, shredded cheese, or singles cheese. It just depends on what you prefer. Third, you will have butter to put on the bread so the bread does not stick to the pan. And last but not least, you'll need olive oil so your pan doesn't get wrecked, but that's only optional. For the tomato soup, you will need 1 can of tomato soup. It doesn't matter what brand you get, it just matters that it's tomato soup. Now, you can add cheese to the tomato soup, which will make it creamy, or you can add milk, which will make it less acidic. First, you will start by buttering the bread. It doesn't matter how much butter you use, it just matters that you get all over it. You'll do this to both slices. Once you get done with that, you're going to want to turn on your burner so your pan can start heating up. Now I'm going to add oil so the pan doesn't get too dry. And I'm going to move the oil around so it spreads out. That should be good. You should wait like 5 minutes so your pan can heat up. While the pan's heating up, you can start your tomato soup. Your tomato soup can be done in a small saucepan, or it can be microwaved. I prefer the saucepan so then you don't get the overly done tomato soup on the sides of the bowl. You're going to want to pour this into the saucepan gently so you don't splash it. And you're going to want to take a spatula and you're going to want to clean out the inside so you get all of it. And then you're going to want to throw the can away. Okay, the pan seems to be hot enough. So you're going to want to take your slice of bread and lay it butter down on the warm pan. You're then going to take your cheese and sprinkle it on. Careful not to get any on the pan because then it'll burn to the pan and it'll be hard to get off later. You're going to want to make sure it's on there nice and good. You are then going to take the second slice of bread and face it butter up on the cheese, like so. So when you flip it, the bread can get nice and golden brown on the other side as well. You're going to want to make sure you stir the tomato soup enough so it doesn't get burned to the bottom of the pan. When it looks like it's ready and nice and warm, you can then take it off the burner. Make sure you shut the burner off. And you're going to want to set out a bowl so you can pour the tomato soup gently into the bowl. Make sure you get every last bit. Now, I'm going to add some cheese because I personally like mine a little creamier. And that's going to melt in just fine. Next, you want to make sure you get your grilled cheese nice and crispy on both sides. So that it'll turn out nice and delicious. You're going to want to make sure you turn that burner off and take the pan off the burner. This will make sure that the pan doesn't get ruined. Next, you're going to want to clean up. You're going to want to put the butter away and make sure that you have everything back in the right place. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to make a perfect dinner that's nice and simple. The grilled cheese and tomato soup.